Sagittarius. Let's see. Sag. Full moon in Cap. This is the second full moon in Capricorn that we are going to have here. Let's see what we get for you. Sag, you have the Sun, the Six of Swords, and the Death card. You also start with this Lion. It says, be generous of spirit. I feel like you've had to learn a lot about generosity just in general, Sagittarius. I think a lot of your challenging lessons over the past few years have been about like when you trusted a person again, but probably for a lot of you, probably in regards to family and like letting family back into your life, or it's like I kind of get that thought, like how sometimes you're in something that sucks and you keep thinking to yourself, like if I just stick it out a little bit longer, it'll get better, it'll improve. And that's kind of what's popping into my head with this card. It's like you've been in a situation where you keep thinking, oh, it'll get better, or things will improve or whatever. And now I feel like you're realizing that you can only give your generous heart to certain people, or even if this is like your job, it's like maybe you get taken advantage of at work, and I feel like you're realizing that you deserve more. You have the Sun, the Six of Swords, and the Death card. The Sun is like a spotlight. Like I always say, I love the Sun card, but to me, it shines a light on something that we need to pay attention to in life. So sometimes I feel like the Sun is trying to get our attention and trying to say there's something that you need to pay attention to. I think that you need to pay attention to the fact that there needs to be a change in your life, and this could be any type of change. It could be positive. It could be you leaving a job. It could be you getting a new job. It could be you getting into a new relationship or leaving a relationship. It's going to be different for all of you. But, regardless of what it is, I think that the Sun is saying that there is something that is calling your attention. How do we know what the Sun is in our life? Well, it's like in those moments where you're not thinking. So like when you're in the shower, or if you're like going for a walk and something randomly pops up in your head, then that is probably the Sun. It's like trying to get your attention. And so I feel you need to pay attention to your attention there. You have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is about moving on to calmer shores. So I think it would be a great time for you to, again, leave things in the past that are not working out well for you. The Six of Swords is also just about getting to calmer shores, and I don't always say that, because sometimes I feel like the Six of Swords is the process. It's like saying you haven't gone through the process yet, but I do feel that you have gone through the process now, and it's like you're finally getting to the calmer shores with that Six of Swords. Finally, here you have the Death card. The Death card would represent kind of a death or a transformation that is going on in your life. The good news about the Death card is that the Sun is coming up between the two pillars that are on the moon right here. So it kind of says that the Sun is coming up in your life. With the Six of Swords, whenever I have the Six of Swords to the Death card, to me it says that you're moving on from a moon period and you're stepping into a period of the Sun. So a period of like enlightenment, guidance, finding answers, joy, happiness, all those other things. And I feel like this is talking about those types of improvements. With the Sun, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Didn't we talk about work, Sagittarius? I already forgot what I was doing 2 seconds ago, but I feel that for a lot of you that there is a focus on work. So the Sun, like I said, is a spotlight, and it's saying, what are you doing that actually is working? And it doesn't have to just be work. It could be anywhere where you put your energy. I also do feel that some of you have been in a little bit of an apprenticeship where it's like you've been learning how to do things from the universe or from your guides or your ancestors. And I kind of get the feeling that the Eight of Pentacles is saying that you've been learning from all the situations that you've been going through, and you need to kind of like, realize that you're about to get a result. I really feel this is saying you're about to get a result. With the Six of Swords, you have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups says trust your intuition. So I feel it would be an amazing time for you to listen to your inner voice or your intuition. She also really values how she feels about things. And so she doesn't do anything that doesn't make her feel valued, but also she doesn't do anything that makes her feel bad. And remember what we were talking about that card. She is very generous as well. And this card says be generous of spirit, but she makes sure that she is generous to the people that also, are kind of generous with her. And I feel that there is a need for you to be careful of like who you're being generous with. Make sure you're being generous with the right people, not the wrong people. With the Death card, you have the Eight of Swords. I feel pretty good about this. I feel that you're leaving the Eight of Swords behind. I do feel you've been stuck for a while. Remember what we said at the beginning of the reading, how it's almost like that lion spirit, to me, is saying that you keep thinking something is going to improve or get better, but it's like at a certain point, I feel like you say to yourself, but it's not. And I feel a lot of you could be setting yourself free from like a situation where you realize it's just a stuck situation and it's just not getting better. You're just kind of spinning your tires, maybe. And I feel like that's what you're moving on from here, Sag. So there you go, Sagittarius. Collective, you have this card. It says Spirit has your back. So I think that all in all, no matter what, with all the craziness going on in the world, that Spirit has your back. Spirit wants to help you and guide you and is supporting all of you. So let's see. We have the Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Damn. So the Ace of Swords is a victory for all of you, or you achieving some sort of victory, or having a victory. This and the Eight of Wands would represent listening to your inner voice, or kind of listening to messages. Ace of Swords can be very spiritual in a lot of ways. It can represent, spiritual messages. The collective has the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is quick success. It is that slip and slide. I think I even said when I made that comment that I think everyone should look at their life and look at where there is the most friction and try to get rid of that friction any way you can. And I understand life isn't always easy. We can't completely remove everything, but what things can you do to, create less friction in your life? And that will lead to quicker success. Obviously, that's how things work. You have the Nine of Pentacles here, collective. Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy, a lot of abundance, a lot of success with the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, it's funny, I wanted to title every single reading last week like Heaven on Earth. It's like every single reading was like saying, things in the world suck. That's why we need to create heaven on earth. We need to change the energy by creating something, beautiful in the world. So the Nine of Pentacles is about creating heaven on earth, and I think everybody should work on that. With the Ace of Swords, we have the World. Yes, are you kidding? I just said the world. So I think that everyone needs to do something to, bring heaven to earth with the world and to accomplish something great. With the Eight of Wands, we have the Two of Pentacles. Work hard, play hard. This card comes up a lot as well. I really notice the collective energies a lot in my readings, and Two of Pentacles is definitely one of them. So Two of Pentacles is work hard, play hard, needing to balance those energies. I think we need more play in the world. So more fun, more love. With the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Five of Wands. Who cares what other people are doing? Five of Wands is conflict or competition, but Nine of Pentacles is like your little own slice of heaven. Five of Wands is all the people that are trying to get into it, and the Five of Wands says, don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about, what other people are doing. Just live your life to the best of your ability, and you will be fine. But that's that, collective, and everybody. Thank you for being here again. Really appreciate it. And definitely enjoy your weekend.